I've heard the phrase, a mother's intuition. Science says there actually may be something to it.
So according to some researchers, the bonding phase between a mother and baby can result in a relationship where a mother's is innately in tune to their children in ways that almost seems to be supernatural. Have any of you had those? Well, let's start with you as a mom, Heather. Do you have those instances? Like, do you have that extra instinct where it's just like this? You feel something.
I feel like I do. Now,
Yeah?
usually it doesn't mean very much. Like, there's sometimes where I feel like this moment of dread. I'm like, I don't even know what this is, but I feel like something bad happened. Now, luckily, that has never happened.
That's good then.
But I think there's something to just knowing your kids really well that you can sort of help them through different
You can help them
things.
navigate.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's actually like a mother's intuition, but more of just like knowing them really well. So I would also say like father's intuition too could be
Sure.
something really important.
Like, if you know someone, like for
Yeah.
example, like we all know each other. I think we all can all kind of
Yeah.
read each other somewhat well. Like we know when someone's thinking something, we
Yeah.
can sense it.
Or you can tell if someone doesn't quite seem like themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, something seems off today.
Something's a little
yeah.
off.
Yes.
You can
tell.
spot the cues going on. I could
Right.
never
Yep.
lie to my mom. She knows right away.
Yeah.
She knows right away. Yeah, there's no trickery.
It's funny though. You're right, Joseph. Like now, like as a parent, I can see it now. Like I can see the gears turning in
Yeah.
their minds. I'm like, oh, I see this all day.
Yeah.
You can spot it a mile away now.
Yeah.
Could you tell with your kids the different cries when they were little?
Yeah, you could always tell like if it was a cry that they were really hurting, if it was a cry that they were just maybe like annoyed, if there was a cry where they were, usually I could tell the cries pretty well by just how loud they were, how long they lasted, that kind of stuff. Was the same for you?
Nope.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
He cried. It just cried.
you weren't sure.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out. He needs something. What it is, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know he needs something.
He's not
We're
happy.
halfway there.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
Part of the reason we're talking about this today was ended up being like a viral TikTok.
Right.
So there was a woman who went on and said her mother had a bad dream.
That's right.
And that saved this woman from going to a local bar where a shooting later happened.
So
right now, could that just be coincidence? I don't know.
So she posted on TikTok.
Yeah.
And she got like 44,000 responses of people
Right.
saying, a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, I've had a similar experience where that intuition kicked in and I didn't do said activity and it maybe saved my life or it helped me in some way or another. Other people saying, psh, never happened to me before. But I just found it interesting that so many people said, oh my gosh, yes, I've had that before and it resonated with me. They felt I need to, you're right, this is a real thing.
Have your moms ever like saved you from a burning building or?
I don't think so. I'm trying to like going back through my brain.
Right.
Like, yeah, no, I mean, I don't think so. But I would love some direction.
How about you?
I know my mom will express like, I think you should or shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think have for myself that feeling of, I just feel uneasy about this. So
Yeah.
I'm imagining parents probably get
Yeah.
that to some extent. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I can see that.
When your mom calls you and you answer the phone, does she know immediately like where the mood where you are?
Sometimes she does. Like
Yeah.
she'll know like, you don't sound right. She'll ask
Yeah.
more questions.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
just tell there may be a tone shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's be funny, Joseph? Like it'd be funny, like you mentioned before, like, no, I don't think so. It'd be funny to talk to mom now.
Yeah.
Because mom would be like, well, actually, no, I've got this and
Yeah.
this and this. My intuition definitely kicked in. You know what I mean?
There probably
It's just funny how that all works.